What is your, do you have a specific line that you like to use for setting an appointment? I mean, obviously, I'm going to share you my best one in just a minute, but what are you saying typically to set an appointment?
Usually it sounds like a good reason for us to meet. You're local. Can I, get a coffee, something like that. Sometimes I'm also using a line that, I've got some updated market information or some comps that we can go through. But
Yeah, so I typically like to say, just very simply, would an afternoon or evening be better for you? You don't need to say, like, the reason for my appointment is this, this, and this. They might ask you afterwards, but just go right in the conversation. Well, it's like, look, it sounds like our next step should be meeting in person. Would an afternoon or evening be better for you? All we need to do now is simply set up a time for us to meet in person. We can work on the next step. What works better for you, an afternoon or evening? That's it. And then after you say afternoon or evening, shut up and let them respond. And this way, what happens is 9 times out of 10, they're just going to tell you one or the other one, right? They're just going to say afternoon or evening. Keep in mind that if you're not setting more appointments, the only reason why is because you're not asking for you're not stating that close, right? Like it's just the amount of closes, right? That specific close, okay? All we have to do now is simply set an appointment. What works better for you, an afternoon or evening? Track every day. You should be saying that 5 to 10 times a day. If you said that exact script 5 to 10 times a day, it will be impossible for you to not set more appointments. I probably imagine within 2 weeks, you'll probably be like, Henry, I set like 30 appointments, and honestly, I don't have enough time anymore to prospect. Is that something you could commit to doing? Like maybe 5 times? Why don't you do for the next 7 days, just try 5 times a day?
yeah, no, that's easy.
Okay. Obviously, it doesn't matter if they say yes or no, or what they say. But just the point is, track the amount of time. Just
They
track it
sound good.
on a post-it, right? But put the day of the week, Wednesday, today, and literally just you can write the word appointment, right? Appointment, and then next to it, you're just gonna put a tally, right? I just have the word appointment, and then put a tally. How many times did I ask for the appointment? And you're just going to track that. Try to do 5 times a day, and then after you do 5, then try to get to 7, then try to get to 9, 10, whatever, right? And you'll see the more times you ask, the more times you will receive. But typically the reason why people don't set more appointments is because they're not asking for it. And if they are asking for it, it sounds a little bit strange. So I just like to say, like, that is the best script I've ever used. It works very, very well.